Next up is James Bailey from Dean Magna School. we got banners! We got banners, amazing stuff. Now, as James is coming up and getting in the zone, James is interested in atomic physics, likes science and maths, also likes cooking, but we'd be better off working at the Large Hadron Collider. James, over to you.
Who was a space fanatic when they were 4.5 years old? I mean, come on. Everyone. Even you, Neil Armstrong. Space is an amazing thing. But not even just spaces in the galaxies and the universe, but also spaces in terms of for humans to live and build stuff. Now, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, so I really like the idea of people going to other planets for really important reasons like shopping and visiting your parents. So my question is, can we live on other planets? Now, Earth is kind of filling up with humans, and this is becoming a huge problem. Poverty, homelessness, and rioting are all being caused by this. And some people are trying to solve this by building more residential areas in other parts of the Earth. But this could be expensive and may not work. And anyway, who wants to live on plain old Earth when you can live on Kepler 452b? Kepler being the space telescope that discovered it, Kepler 452b is one of only a handful of habitable planets in our entire galaxy, which means that it orbits around its star in the habitable zone. The habitable zone, or the Goldilocks zone, is a ring around the host star where liquid water is present, and therefore, in some circumstances, life. So it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. This means we can use these planets for us humans to live on, but these planets are going to be slightly different to Earth, and things like gravity may differ. But if we want to get really similar to Earth, we need to look at the Earth Similarity Index. The Earth Similarity Index, or ESI, is a scale which measures the similarity of a planet to Earth, where 1 is identical to Earth and 0 is the opposite. Now, most habitable planets have an ESI of around 0.7, so quite similar to Earth, but not really. Now, Kepler 452b has an ESI of 0.83, which is close to the highest ever recorded of 0.88. And although this isn't the highest, it doesn't mean it's not the most habitable planet. This is because habitability and Earth similarity are not the same thing, because Earth isn't the most habitable planet in the universe. We're just adapted to it. So this is great. We've got a new planet that we can fit billions of people on. We can discover way more about the universe. There's just one problem. It's over 1,000 light years away. So how do we even get to it? Well, my answer, cryogenics. This is where you can freeze the body in liquid nitrogen, and it can be preserved for thousands of years. This is great because we can send people to other planets without risk of them dying from old age. So yes, we can colonize other planets. We can solve the population crisis, and we can discover loads more about the universe that we don't know already. So maybe one of you could be the first people to take the first steps outside of our solar system. So look forward to the time when Star Wars comes to your galaxy.
I
think you should get that banner up again. Let's see that banner again. That was a thing of beauty. There it is. There it is. I never heard of the Earth Similarity Index. That's a new one to me.
Did you tell them to do that?
No, Mr. Homeyard did.
Good work, sir.
Great work.
Who would like to kick off? John?
Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, you start off with a question, it's when excited. You know, like who was excited about space? I mean, I'm still excited about space. I love it. And then, you know, you go off and you explain this ESI, this Earth Similarity Index, really well. I love the way you conveyed the scale. And then bringing cryogenics as well. It was a fantastic, you had a good range of information in there. My question is, to you is, all right, going to another planet, all right, it's going to take quite a long time, as you said. It's Kepler 1452b?
Kepler 542.
542, got it. Mixed up the numbers. Yeah, it's very far away, 1,000 light years away. Would you consider going through the cryogenic process and then living on another planet in, say, 1,000 years' time? Would that be something you'd like to do?
I mean, personally, no, I really wouldn't. because first of all, there's theories that you might lose your memory after going through a cryogenic process. But I think after maybe 100 years, like after we've colonized Mars, it might be ideal to go to other planets outside of our solar system to see how they develop and what it's like there.
All right.
Great answer. Go on then, go on, a quick one.
A bit like desert island discs, which you probably have never heard of, but there you are. If you had 3 luxury items that you could take, should you ever go on this trip, what would they be?
A router, my computer, and the Martian book.
Without even blinking, he knew the answers. Well done. Huge round of applause.